and it's 5:30. Go for it.
Okay, admit everyone? You guys good? Okay.
Yep.
Welcome.
Everybody. So as everybody's connecting to audio, So we'll just wait for everybody. Welcome everybody to the last session for Teach for LA. Woo! I don't have sound effects, but
so glad everyone's here.
We've made it. Here, we're connecting. Everybody's connecting. Wonderful.
Everyone's
Renee, what are you doing here?
I know.
Bobby, were you in the waiting room? Oh my God.
I have one ring, so I probably will not last long. And I just got to watch my daughter perform for dance team, and I'm waiting for my son for theater. So thanks for letting me be here, everybody.
I was gonna say, what is Renee doing here? We're so glad you made it, Renee, for a couple of hours. Or a couple
of hours. We're still admitting people.
Yeah, we're still, let's just allow a few minutes to let people come in. They're joining in, they're connecting to audio. Those of you who are here, welcome. We're super pumped to have you. And we have our special speaker of the night. And I'm so excited to have her, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I want to keep it a surprise still. I know. So hi. I was like, where are my students at? Let me check if you guys made it to this to the site. So welcome everybody. Last day of our Teach for LARC, Teach for LA. We are so happy to have you here. We're just excited for you. We had wonderful 3 days, packed jammed of professional development, workshops, all professionals out there in the field. And as you can see, it kind of took us quite a while to get this together. We do this for you so that you guys can have this opportunity. I actually wanted to thank everybody for being here today. I wanted to take the time and to let you know that we are going to have a couple of drawings that we're going to do at the end of our closing session. But before we get started, just a huge thanks to all the presenters that we had for Teach for LA. It was a lot of work to put together, but we do it with so much grace and our hearts are full that you are here. And then I want to give thanks to our committee and our leadership, Leah and Megan, for being here. We couldn't do this without them. And Renee, a huge shout out to Renee Marshall. You guys know who Renee is. And honestly, we need to give credit where credit is due. If Renee wouldn't have said, I will do it, I want to let you all know that we wouldn't have had Teach for LARC. And I'm being honest because there's no way I would have been able to do this. And I don't think Leah would have done it by herself either, or Megan. So it was really Renee who kind of paced us all together and kind of glued us. And so we did it again. And so thank you, Renee. A huge shout out to her because we wouldn't be here without her. So without further ado, thank you to Leah as well for helping us, for Bobby for getting all the recordings. Bobby, where are you at? There she is.
No, you're thanking me for making sure I did a contract with Renee so she'd work for you.
Yes, because there's no way.
Writing her into the budget.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Because we couldn't do this. I told her I will not do it if Renee doesn't do it. I am done. But no, I am saying this because it's the truth. We are all so busy, but we know that this is important and this needs to happen because it's kind of giving back to the community and things that we believe in, and teaching and education is one of the biggest things that we do believe in. All of us here, our heart is with teaching, and we are very passionate about this, and we stand here because of you guys. So thank you, everybody. Leah, do you want to say anything, or Megan, before we hit it off to the opportunity drawings?
I guess Megan can introduce herself if she wants.
Hi, everyone. So glad to be here. It is just so awesome to go to all these fantastic workshops and hear from so many awesome students and educators. So just thank you so much for participation and for being here tonight. So looking forward to our keynote address. I get to teach education classes at Long Beach City College. So shout out to all of you students out there studying and learning and considering teaching as a pathway. We are so here for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan.
And I'm Leah Martinez, and I'm from Rio Hondo College, and part of these Teach for LA team that is so awesome. And I also want to thank Renee because, man, I know how it is to organize this thing. So I just want to thank her for organizing it and for taking over. Thank you, Renee.
Let's say the truth. It's because of Leah Martinez that this is happening. So I completely blame her. Completely. This is all her fault. I blame her completely. It all started off, and I want to let you guys all know, those of you guys that are here, is this our third year, guys, doing this? I think so, right? It's our third year or what? Oh my God, just so you guys can see how it's just kind of embedded in me already, but it has been happening for quite some time. And Leah was the one who started this Teach for LA conference in the beginning. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. And it is a lot of work. But with that said, I do want to let you all know we're all part of a collaborative, and this is a Teach for LA collaborative. So we work with all the community colleges who partner up with us. We are super inclusive. So anybody who wants to partner with teacher preparation programs, we include them. And this couldn't be done without any of the support from our sister colleges, Southwest, Rio Hondo, Cerritos, I know I'm forgetting a lot of them, but all of them that are, you guys know, it's just amazing. So it couldn't be done without him. So thank you so much. We do have opportunity drawings, and I want to let you all know. So the opportunity drawings, we're going to have them happen, but we also are going to have, we need you to complete a survey link. Okay. So we're going to have 3 gift cards for our survey, drawings. So we're gonna, it just doesn't end here. So today is a closing session for Teach for LA today. However, we still have a drawing on Friday, and we have another drawing on Monday. So the drawing begins today for the survey. We want to hear your answers. We take your answers from the survey and we look at them, and we really look at them and we see, okay, what did the students like? What they didn't like? What do they want to see next? We come as a committee together. We look at your answers. We look at what you liked. What do you want to see? What are ideas that you're suggesting to us? What are the topics that you really want to learn about? And so we take that into consideration, and we do our diligent work, and we begin to seek out presenters and people in that specialized field. So when we tell you, please do the opportunity drawing and the survey, please do it, because your voice counts with us. So we want to know what you liked, what you didn't like, what do you want to see, what type of workshops are you interested in, and then we put this together. Those 3 are going to happen. Our team is going to put the links right now on the chat box for the survey links. Once you complete those, we will do the drawing tonight, for the first one tonight for the survey, and then there's going to be another one that happens on Friday, and then there's going to be another one that happens on Monday. Now you might be asking yourself, well, how are they going to know? How do I know if I'm going to win? Who's going to let me know? Renee will be emailing you guys who we pick from the survey, whoever completed the survey, and we'll be emailing you. All the gifts and the gift cards that you're going to be seeing today, they're going to be sent to you either by mail, and some of them by email. If they're gift cards, for example, we had 2 from Amazon that were coming from El Camino College. Those are going to be sent by email because that's something I can do electronically. So the winner will get an email from Amazon with the gift card. And that's how we're going to be doing it. So we do have those coming up. We have a lot of prizes for tonight's closing. I'm super excited. If you guys are here because you want to be teachers, but the teacher in me, I mean, when they tell me they're going to give me stuff and it's going to be free, I'm there. I mean, if you're a teacher, right? So we have a lot of prizes for you guys. It's going to happen at the end of the presentation and at the end of the closing. So make sure you stick around, and make sure that once we prompt those links for you to complete the, is it a signing form, ladies? Sorry, Megan, is it a signing?
There's an opportunity drawing form in the chat right now, and a request for any certificates. So if you take our survey, you're also going to fill out what conference sessions you went to, and we can show you our flip book as a reminder and share our screen to get you that reference. And then you can get any certificates for your attendance today and the rest of the conference days.
Okay, if Renee was here, she would probably be doing a phenomenal job. Okay, but you're stuck with me. And so Yay, this is what you got. No, I'm just joking with you. We are super happy to have you here. Should I show the flip book so they can see what we're talking about? Give me 1 minute, everybody. Let me show the flip book. I have 1,000 tabs open, 1 minute. Hold on, here we go. Bear with me and my technology issues right now. 1 minute, 1 minute. And my computer, of course, is super slow. So
Yadira, I can share it right now, and then we can also watch our video message from Renee, because Renee's in the canyon right now and doesn't have a reception to give us a nice message. So how's that?
perfect, because mine is not opening. Yes, please.
All right, so I'm hoping you're seeing my screen right now with the Teach Los Angeles website. Give me a thumbs up if you are seeing it. Perfect. If you go to that website and scroll down a little bit, you'll see the interactive flipbook, and the flipbook has all the session information that you went to. So if you're trying to draw your memory, you know what time that you attended a session and you're not sure of the name, so that you can have it listed on your certificate, you can just go to our website here and go to the flipbook. And also, we want to share with you a message from Renee. She's on the last bar of her cell phone over at her child's school, so we're going to send her a video message for her. So I'll share that now.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to Teach for LA and helping to make this conference just an awesome 3 days. We so appreciate your participation and your willingness to come to all of these sessions and to be involved in professional learning and just making yourself better as an educator. It helps the children, it helps the students, it helps the adults in California, and really can make a huge difference by investing in yourself and professional learning. We appreciate you being here. I'm so sorry I'm not at closing session right now. I'm literally getting ready to head to my 15-year-old twins' first open house in the last couple years, and I'm going to get to see what their high school teachers, like who they are, and get to meet them finally. And so I'm sorry I'm not at closing session, but I wanted to just give a final message to send my love, to let you know how proud I am of every single one of you for coming to Teach for LA and really like helping yourself to develop as a professional in the field of education. I also want to let you know we have some really cool extra funding that came in that had to be spent kind of quickly. And so we will have opportunities coming up starting, I'm going to email everybody probably tomorrow with something that's coming up next week, a Humanizing Education training that we have. We have one for faculty and staff. We also have one for students. So we've got all sorts of great training coming up in the next month. And I will send out information to everybody very shortly. And so get ready, all sorts of good stuff. We'll start with Humanizing Education, and we've got everything from restorative justice to critical conversations to workshops in early childhood education. We've got tours of ECE preschool classrooms virtually coming up. We've got a series on conscious discipline. We even have an affinity group that's going to be created for our first generation students in our colleges. And so anyways, so proud of you for being here. Thank you so much for making Teach LARC and Teach for LA the absolute awesome experience it is. Us coming together and creating this community is what this is all about. Please, please, please fill out your survey tonight or as soon as possible, because we want to make sure that we can take your words and your thoughts and your ideas and then make the next Teach for LA even better. So thank you so much for your commitment, and I will see you soon. Everybody take care, and thanks for being at Teach for LA.
Great. So nothing better, than Renee saying it herself. And so like she mentioned, we have a lot of things coming up, a lot of professional development. She will be emailing you as soon as we get that information. And without further ado, and we're super excited. I don't have drum roll, but I wish I did. We have our special guest speaker tonight. And I just want to let you all know that the guest speaker we do have tonight, she is a big deal. And I say a big deal kind of like somebody that it's like I'm starstruck, just because we have here with us Alondra Diaz, and I'll let her introduce herself in a little bit, but she is the Teacher of the Year. I mean, the Teacher of the Year. And without further ado, let me introduce her to you, and I'll allow her to go ahead and take the floor.
Thank you so much. I am so excited to be here, but I'm also nervous. I got to be real with you. I'm nervous, but I think part of this vulnerability that I'm showing you right now is just the beginning of what you're about to hear. I am so excited to be here with you today. And I would love to see if you guys have your cameras and can turn them on. I want to see some faces. I want to see your eyes. I want to see who you are. I want to connect with you. I want to reach in and be like, hello, grab a cup of tea, grab a cup of coffee, grab a drink, have a seat. Let's talk. Let me share. Let me be me, just raw. And I thank you for bringing to the table who you are right now, just who you are. You're coming here, how you are, who you are, and you're accepted and you belong. We are here. We are a community today. Thank you so much for turning on your cameras. I love it. Thank you so much, Anita, Alina, Leo, Marini, Renee, I see you, Andrea, James. Thank you so much. I am going to ask you guys to use your emojis when you feel that you can relate to anything I say. Anything I say. You can relate to anything I say. You can put it in the chat. You can put it, you can just put an emoji. And then another way that you can show me that you're connecting with me or you're relating to me or you feel that same way or you agree is this. Can you do this? That's right. I see it. Thank you so much. So part of my story is around connection, is around belonging. And I want to tell you a story of this little girl who had a tough upbringing. Okay, my parents, they are immigrants from Mexico. My dad is illiterate. My mother, very limited elementary school. And they came here because they wanted to give us better opportunities or better life. And what they thought were more opportunities. And they had to do lots of things here. And they didn't have their dream jobs. But they came here because they wanted me to have my dream job. And I'm living out my dream today. So it's a story of a girl who came here and lived through a lot of traumatic experiences. Eventually, my mom became a single mom. She became a single mom of 4. My mom had to work many jobs, different jobs. And I loved school. I absolutely loved school. I loved to learn. I loved to listen to my teachers read stories and tell stories. I used to love dancing and singing, but I was also extremely energetic. And the trauma that I had lived, I now understand, had impacted the way I learned. It had impacted the way I behaved. At that moment, I didn't know this, of course. So slowly, I started to get really, just super energetic about things. And also, because of my lived experiences through poverty, material poverty, I want to clarify, just material poverty, because I'm rich in values and in family and lots of other fantastic things that I brought to school every day. Poverty had a significant impact in the way I learned and the way I behaved. And, we lived in cramped apartments. At some point, my family of my sister, my 2 brothers, and my mother were living in a garage. Not insulated, right? It was extremely difficult for me. So when I went to school, it was really hard. And I started to get distracted and I started to, start throwing papers here and there. And I loved school, but I became a problematic student. I became a low student. I became a low performing student. And those labels, although they weren't said to me directly, I started to believe that I was a low student. I started to believe that I couldn't learn. And I sort of took that on for many years. And then I met Mrs. Yellen. I was 10 years old. And when I came to Ms. Yellen's class, I had this idea of like, you know, I'm going to get in trouble again. Here I go. Oh, they're going to call my attention again. I loved being at school. Loved it. And I was wondering why I couldn't be good at school. I wonder why I couldn't just be a good student. And I was frustrated. And that frustration really showed in the way I interacted with others. But Mrs. Yellen didn't change my name. Mrs. Yellen learned to say Alondra. Mrs. Yellen made me feel that I was able to learn anything. I can't tell you the specifics of how she did that. I can't tell you what lessons she had and what strategies she used and what skills she was developing. I don't remember that. I was 10 years old, but I remember how she made me feel, how she loved me. And she made me feel like I belonged and I was part of something greater. And so at home, you know, my mom's working 2 jobs. Of course she cares about my schooling. Of course she cares about how I'm doing. She never showed up to a conference, not because she didn't want to. A lot of it was she felt intimidated. She was working. She didn't know how to manage this. And probably she was probably dealing with her own trauma of a lot of this. So, but my mom cared. Of course she did. She never showed up to a classroom meeting, but oh my gosh, of course she wanted to live my dream. She wanted me to live my dream. So, you know, Mrs. Yellen was always like matching. I remember her. She had pink, peachy lipstick with dangling earrings, and her earrings match her shoes. And this is in the 90s, right? So she's got like the big, you know, it's coming back. Actually, a lot of this style is coming back. And she'd sit on her little, you know, her chair, and she'd sit us all at the carpet, and she would drink Nestle powdered tea into a coffee mug, and she'd drink it. I could smell the peach. I could see the lip marks on her cup. And I knew right there, I wanted to be just like her. I knew right there, I wanted to be a teacher. I'm like, she was so cool. She mesmerized me. And I was like, wow, yes. So I knew at 10, I was going to go and become a teacher. How I was going to do that, had no idea. I had no clue, because guess what? No one in my family had ever gone to college. I'm a first-gen student, college graduate. I had no idea what that was. I was surviving. We were surviving. We were living day by day. We were relying on, you know, government programs. And so, but I knew I wanted to be a teacher. And so at the end of the year, Mrs. Yellen, after a fantastic year, Mrs. Yellen had everybody promise her and had it in writing, like an agreement, a formal agreement, that we would go to college. She made all of us, right? You're going to go to college. You're going to go to college. And I was like, yes, I'll do whatever you say. I love you so much. Tell me what to do. I'll do that. And here's my thought. Here's what I thought about college. I thought it was like a place you go visit, like a museum, and then you leave, and then you say, check, done. Because I had no sense of what it was to go to college. And so we visited my community college, our community college, at Santa Ana College, and we went to visit it. And I was like, wow, this is beautiful. Yes, I can come here. No idea what it meant. But I knew I had to go back to that place. I had to go back to that place. And so when I graduated from fifth, or not graduated, but when we went on to the next school, which was the middle school, it was a very difficult transition for me. I wish I could tell you that after that, I was not getting into fights. I wish I could tell you that after that, I was an A student or a student who was at level or who was proficient, right? I wish I could tell you it wasn't. It wasn't. But she instilled the love for learning. And there was a dream there. And there was an ember, because it was a rough transition after 5th grade. I mean, I felt like I had a community and all of a sudden I had nothing. I had to start over. So it was very difficult going into middle school. And in middle school, I got into multiple fights. You know, it was rough. I was angry. I didn't know at that moment that I was angry because of what I was living and how I didn't know how to channel my energy and my feelings. And so in middle school, I had a rough time. And there was a choir teacher, okay, Mrs. Holland. We just celebrated 25 years of knowing each other. Miss Karan Holland, who is now a good friend of mine, she was the choir teacher, and it was her first year teaching. Okay, so she's like, I'm going to change the world. I'm going to start a choir here. I'm going to start a leadership group. And she just came on with all these ideas and all these amazing dreams that we all have as we start our teaching career. If we want to go into teaching, right? We all have those projects, those big ideas, the ones we've written down on our journal. And we were like, yes, when I have my own classroom. Well, that was her. And she's like, I'm going to start a choir, Alondra. And, you know, I think it would be great. And I'm like, have you heard of me? Like, do you know who I am? Are you talking about the same Alondra? How do you even know me? Guard. Just a wall. Because I didn't want to lose. That person that I cared for so much again, right? I moved 10 times in the time that I was in elementary. You know, I didn't have good friends from childhood. We were surviving. So I was like, wall, you don't know me. Don't talk to me about that. Don't tell me about that. No. But she was so persistent. She just poured love on me. And eventually I was like, okay, well, sure. I was in her choir, in her class. And then she said, I'm starting this and I want you to be president. All you have to do is like run with all of these other kids who are amazing. And I'm like, oh, right away, my own perception of myself got in the way. She believed in me. I didn't believe in myself. Mrs. Yellen believed in me. I didn't believe in myself at that moment. So I filled out the application. I was like, okay, she did interviews and it was like the whole thing. She had us dress up and, you know, show up and answer the questions she was giving us. And I became president of the first choir at Spurgeon. And this just changed me because she would speak to me with truth. And I accept that truth now. She says, you are a leader. You can lead. You can be a role model. You can do anything you set your mind to. You can change the world. And I believed her. And after that, I was like, all right, I can't let her down. Right? But it was still difficult. I didn't have those skills, the coping skills. So there was a lot of redemption. There was a lot of grace. There was a lot of compassion. And she helped me continue to have that spark of my dream to become a teacher. And then the transition to high school was rough. It was rough again. And she teamed up with another teacher, said, you know what? You cannot expel her because they were done with me in high school. They were done. She said, you know, just give her a chance. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So within the first few months of high school, luckily, I was able to meet incredible role models who became mentors of mine, who guided me, who talked to me about college, and who just were there. They were there. And I just remember feeling part of something greater. And that is what I try to do in my classroom. Because even when I went to a community college, it was still tough. But I had guidance counselors, I had professors. There were, Dr. Steve Bautista, huge shout out to him. I had people who believed in me, who continued to believe in me, who were courageous to give opportunities. And that just continued my fire. It fueled my fire to want to become a teacher. And I knew that I was well on my way to go and teach. And when I first started teaching, I taught in my community. In the community, I kept jumping around from apartment to apartment. I was there for 10 years in my community. And I want to share this story with you. That's very vulnerable. It's a very raw place to come from. Because as teachers, as educators, as professors, as guidance counselors, whatever it is, like we can find strength in vulnerability. Brené Brown has lots of work on this. Our story is empowering. Our story matters. And when we're in class with students, and you don't even have to be in a classroom right now, whoever you come across right now has a story. It is worth hearing that story. And it is worth you sharing your story, because we're not alone. The only way that we can continue to create change and transform is by sticking together, is by moving forward together. And it takes all of us. It takes professors. It takes, TK, early education, all the way to the top, extended learning opportunities, all of us. So my why I became a teacher is grounded in the belief that every student can learn, because I was one of those students who believed couldn't learn. I learned differently. Later, I found out I learned differently. I have a learning difference. And it's okay. It's okay to have learning differences. It's okay to be different. It's okay. So what I want you to think about right now is your why. Like literally, I want you to think, if you have a journal in front of you, if you are on the chat, what is your why? Is it an experience? Is it a person? Is it because your parents were educators? Because you saw, what is it? Where's your why coming from? Where is your why coming from? Where is it anchored? Why education? Why go into teaching? I want you to take a minute to think about that. If you feel comfortable, you could put it on the chat. If not, just write it down for yourself. For my community, Laura, I hear you. Because you want to tell, yes, because you want to make a difference and tell your story. Juliana, beautiful. You want to make a difference. Nice, Tulia. Yeah, our family has a lot to do with our why as well, right? I have an 8-year-old daughter now. And I look at her and I'm like, wow, education changed the direction of my life. My daughter will not have to go through any of those experiences I lived. It changed my life. These educators changed the trajectory of my life. And these were just people like you and I, people like you sitting right there right now. You are making a difference. And we might not see it right now. Maybe for some of you guys, people have come back to tell you, hey, you were very impactful. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Sometimes we don't see the fruition of our work right away. Yes. So you had impactful teachers, right? You want to be an advocate. Yes. inspire. Beautiful. To empower the next generation. Yes, we need that, right? I had a voice, and I didn't get to know my voice until I was in college. I was like, oh wow, I have this voice. I can contribute. Wait, people can listen to what I'm saying in college. So a restorative, beautiful. I love that. To show diversity. Yeah, yep, to be diverse. And we have those communities, right? We want students to see themselves in a classroom, right? We want our students to feel, to be reflected in our classrooms, in our schools.
There was one more, Alondra, that I want to mention that I think it was phenomenal. And
Of
it
course.
was, I want to be the teacher I didn't have. That struck me. Yeah.
Right. It comes from an experience though. Like, think about all of these whys, you guys. Read through it. Take some time to read through the chat. They're all centered around relationships. They're all centered around a person, about a feeling. Someone made us feel some way, or we want to make people feel a certain way. Right? So in my classroom, my why is present every day. Every day. Okay. I like to say that I live out my dream every day. I get paid. I make a living out of something I love to do. I mean, my parents' sacrifices coming to this country and having to go through all the hardships, right? So that I could have these opportunities. Like, I get to get up every day and make a living out of, you know, what I do. I mean, I've been teaching for 15 years, but I still get emotional thinking that I'm living out my dream every day. So my why is in my classroom. It's present every day. It's present every day. Okay. I try to make kids feel like they belong. Every single kid, every single person. Now, people might be asking, how do we do that? I'll tell you how I do this. I get to know every student. I listen to their story. I meet their families. I ask about them. I know what they're doing on the weekend. I know what they did over the weekend, what they didn't do over the weekend, what they did over the summer. I sit and I listen to these kids. And I have found out that because I do this, because I sit down and listen to students, I'm a better person now. I learn from my students every day. My students tell me, Mrs. Diaz, thank you so much. Oh, you're such a great teacher. You're so this. At the end of the year, of course, you know, the parents, oh, you do so much. But what they don't know that I tell them all the time is, you gave me more than I could ever give you. Do you know how inspiring kids can be? Have you just sat down to listen to these kids? And I'm not talking about just your math lesson, because that matters, of course. But what's happening as they're trying to solve a problem, as they're trying to make meaning of something? What happens during recess? What happens? How do they feel when they leave school? How do they feel when they're sitting down alone on the bench? How do they feel when they get excluded or when they get included? We need to listen to kids. My why is present in my class every day. It's relationships. It's all about a sense of belonging. No matter what lesson I teach, I want to reach out and show them that they have something to contribute. I lift my students, their families, and their communities. I amplify their strengths in class. How do we do that? By listening, by building relationships with kids, by building trust with kids. And I assure you of this, when we do this, you become a stronger teacher. You become a stronger human being, a better human being. We are serving. Teachers, we serve our community. We give. And in the process, we receive. In the process, we take as well, if we allow ourselves to do this. And I want to share very quickly a few slides, just a few slides. I don't, you know, I'm more about that face to face. You know what I mean? But here are a couple things. Relationships matter. This is my big bottom line. Relationships matter. Community. Build your relationships with your students and families, and then you can teach anything with joy. I promise you, you will be able to teach any lesson with joy. When we get to know our students, when we get to know our families, when we get to know their stories. And, you know, this morning I was in a meeting with a student and her family and a whole team of us. And I want to share this with you. I have this student who, you know, obviously with the pandemic, right, we've had a lot of issues. We're trying to meet the needs of every student, and we're trying to meet them where they're at, right? We want to meet them where they're at. And this student who had been struggling, and she gave me permission to use her name in a story. Her name is Haiti. And she walked into my classroom at the very beginning of the school year, super shy, and followed all the rules, quiet, kind of go along with whatever everyone's doing. And then I'm like, okay, I started looking at, you know, getting to know her story. And her parents came from Oaxaca, Mexico. They've been here for 15 years. They have a 14-year-old daughter, and Haiti. And both are in the restaurant industry, both parents. And I got to meet them. I was so excited. And I started realizing, you know, as I get to know my student, that she has a really difficult time reading. And I'm like, okay, well, we have information. And she doesn't want me to know, right? She does not want, she wants to just blah, 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 and flipping the pages. And I'm like, Haiti, wow, you're so observant. Haiti, I love how you look at those pictures in that book. What do you think is happening? Tell me. She would tell me, right? Slowly, this kid who did not want to raise her hand, who wanted to blend in with the wall, who wanted to melt with the carpet, is now slowly gaining her confidence. I met her where she's at. We came around her, an entire team, an entire group of teachers around her, supporting her, meeting her where she is at, and giving her what she needs. And what she needs wasn't the same as what everybody else in my class needed. It was not the same. We want to talk about equity. Let's meet kids where they are. Let's give them what they need. Let's advocate for these students. And today we had a meeting to review the progress for Haiti. And, you know, before this, she said, Mrs. Diaz, when I grow up, I want to be a teacher. And I said, Haiti, you're going to be a fantastic teacher. Not only are you going to be California State Teacher of the Year, you're going to be National Teacher of the Year. You are going to do that. Haiti came the next day. She came all dressed up with a little cardigan, her little necklace, her white shoes, just like mine. I knew right there. That was me. That was me when I was 10. We matter. What you do right now in your program, persevere. What you do right now as a professor, persevere. Advocate. Because we are together, collectively, creating change and moving forward. Haiti has been amazing. She's doing fantastic. And she just gave an amazing presentation about multiplication. And she was able to talk about numbers and breaking numbers apart. She was able to share with us her strategies. She was able to show us. And then after that, she showed us her favorite book and why that's her favorite book. This girl is radiating confidence. And when I saw her parents today, I said, Haiti has your work ethic. You have instilled in her the desire to keep working towards goals. You have taught her that she can achieve anything, because what you have done coming here is difficult. And so you have taught her so much about work ethic and effort and perseverance. And I want to honor students and families in my class. I want to honor who they bring. Our students bring their families with them every day. I get emotional because then I go back and I say, oh my gosh, why was I crying? This is embarrassing. But listen, I told you at the beginning of my presentation, vulnerability. We got to put ourselves out there. It's not easy for me to share my story so openly. It's not easy for me to admit and get rid of sort of shame that I had from being a student like that. There was shame. There's even a sense of they might be judging me right now or what I'm saying. But listen, I tell my students, show courage every day. I tell my students, take risks every day. How can I not show courage every day? How can I not take risks every day if I ask my kids to do that? And that's why I say to you, teachers, you will be a better person when we listen to our kids, when we get to know our students and their families, and we lift their communities. Now that my crying face is gone, I'm going to go back to my presentation about building relationships, and then you can teach anything with joy. I also want to remind you, I've said this right throughout my presentation, but we can properly advocate when we know our students, our families, and the community. We are working towards equity when we give each student what they deserve to thrive. We're all doing like our share, right? Like some people are doing it at the policy level, some do it, but students, teachers, like we're doing it in our class every day. And we need to be courageous to advocate for students. We need to be courageous to ask for what we need to be the educators we need to be for our students. This takes a lot of love. This takes a lot of courage. So here are my top 3 for educators and just anybody in education, okay? Why? Remember your why. Our why anchors us. And boy, did it anchor me during the pandemic. It was rocky. But I went back to my why. And I'm like, okay, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why the teaching profession? And the teaching profession is a place where I can be creative. It's a place where I can be scientific. You know, it's artistic, it's art and science coming together. You look at data, you analyze, you know, but also you build lessons and you teach exciting things that make you excited, or you turn things that you are not excited about into something exciting. Know your why. 2, stories. Stories matter. Get to know each student, get to know their families. Look for their strengths. Okay, no kid ever wakes up as like, you know what, today I'm going to make Mrs. Diaz's day really tough today. No one wakes up to do that. When my students having a really difficult time, I'm like, Alondra, this is not about you. What can we do? How can we serve students? What skill do they need, right? The SEL piece, I could do an entire talk about SEL. It's so important right now. But all I will say about SEL is not just a one lesson thing. It's not just a curriculum thing. Okay. My teacher, when 28 years ago, when I was in 5th grade, she knew about SEL. This is before all this SEL curriculum and lessons and this and that. Like, she was able to give me some skills because she knew my story, because she knew me. So look for their strengths and cultivate empathy and joy in relationships. Okay. Just bring who you are. And this next part is really important to me, community. Not only building community in your classroom, because your community in your classroom, I mean, you're going to spend a lot of hours there. So you want a positive, culture in your classroom. You want kids to help each other, right? How do we create that? It's a whole different talk. But we want to do that, and it starts with relationships, okay? Lean on your group of teacher friends who understand you, who you're going to go to and be like, I need to lean on you. I'm struggling with this. And, in this community of teaching, like, we need to accept that we don't know everything as teachers. When you go in the classroom, you don't have to be an expert at everything. You don't have to, okay? You can show, right? You don't know everything, but you can also lean on someone who is an expert, where that area you're struggling with, they love that area. Lean on each other. My goodness, like, I would have left education had I not found a group of incredible educator colleagues, educator friends who are there for me, who understand me. And collaboration, so important. Work with your colleagues to create lessons or share ideas, observe each other, right? Because that is where transformation is going to happen, is when we collaborate, when we work together. Be authentic. Don't be afraid to be yourself, because you are perfect. And there are things that you don't like about yourself. There were things I didn't like about myself. I had to work through that. And you know what? That's why I say teaching makes you a better person. If you're teaching students about mindfulness, but you're getting frustrated when that person cut you off on the freeway, and right? Mindfulness, apply mindfulness right there. You're asking students to take a deep breath. Right? It makes us better. Teaching makes us a better, like, just makes me better. I don't know how to convey this. I just want to say, like, teaching requires you to reflect all the time. You teach a lesson, you're constantly thinking, well, that didn't go well. Let me try something else. Oh, wait, so that worked really well. I'm going to do that and change this. We're super reflective. So reflection helps us grow. It helps us strengthen our craft, but it also helps us know ourselves even more. So spend some time with those feelings of yours. With that, I want to say that teaching is hard work and therefore requires hard rest. We need to rest. We need to refuel. We need to re-energize. We need to feel our best, because when we give our best to the world, then we're doing something great. We give our best to any place or any person, to any situation. We bring our best. We bring who we are to the best of our ability, our highest potential, and we're doing something good. And people feel that. You know what I'm talking about. When you meet somebody and they're like in their, right, they're like feeling it. They have this vibe. They have this glow, right? Of course, we're not always going to be like that. That's okay. We show ourselves grace, but we have to rest. We have to rest because, remember, we serve. So we have to re-energize ourselves. Be authentic. I think, when people ask me, like, Alondra, like, what did you do, like, to, get into, to become Orange County Teacher of the Year and then California Teacher of the Year? And you know what it was? I said, I'm myself. I am myself. Sometimes I don't speak clearly. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go off script. Sometimes I don't. But I am me the entire time. I am me. And people feel that energy. And you're not going to be loved by everybody. It's all right. You're not going to be liked by everybody. But guess what, girl, boy, all of us. Okay. It's okay. It's okay because you have your community. You have your people. It's okay. You know, in school, like students are like, oh, this person doesn't want to be my friend and they're being really mean to me. I'm like, listen, there are plenty of other friends. I don't want to teach you how to be friends with like the people who don't want to be friends with you or they're treating you unkindly. We need to do that too. Okay. We need to accept ourselves, be ourselves, bring who we are, just the way you have brought who you are today with me. And I really appreciate that. The last slide for you here is what my students said this week to tell you. I asked them, what are some things I can tell educators? And these are people from all walks of, education. We have students in high school, we have students in college, we have professors, we have counselors, we have coordinators and directors and teachers. And they said, laugh, smile. Tell jokes, even if they're not funny. Okay, this is what Caitlin said. Mrs. Diaz, your jokes aren't funny all the time, but I still appreciate them. Be understanding and caring. And this is from a student who has had a really difficult time with the learning, with learning differences, but also just adjusting back from the pandemic. He said, even if someone is different, accept them. Being different is cool. And that's one thing we say in our class all the time, being unique and being cool. And last point is be happy, be excited about the lesson. That's what Allie said. She's like, I like that you're excited about the lesson. Be happy when your students persevere. I love what Dinah said here. Be happy when your students persevere, that it might have been a difficult thing to accomplish and they persevered. Again, they reiterated my idea of being authentic. And I want to thank you for allowing me to share my story. And I want to thank you for bringing who you are to this space. In this shared space of 126 people right now, we are in community. We were in community. I want to thank you for listening to my story. And I want to tell you that there is no single story. There is no single story of poverty. There is no single story of the immigrant experience. There is no single story of a multilingual. This is why I want to continue to say, get to know your students. And with that, I want to do what I do in my class, which is to open your hands just like this, your palms, and accept the love that I am sending to you all. I want to thank you for being in a community and for being in education. So thank you so much for pushing through, because this isn't easy. And I am so grateful that I had this time to share what my students said, a few of my students' story, and my story.
Wow. I mean, like she said, can I just start crying? If my students are here, they're gonna, I mean, just phenomenal. I mean, Alondra, it was just so inspiring. I am over here, you got me crying. I'm a crier. So, and I tell my students, but such an inspiration. And you go back to, I'm going to sound like a broken record here. And I think some of my students are here. That is the key. And I tell them every single time, get to know your students and treat the whole child, not just the student that's coming in and you're going to teach a math lesson, but the whole child. And so I think that's something really important that you touch base on, is what made a difference. And it's really like those teachers, right? That they saw you like the child that you were. They didn't care about if you knew how to read or not. They didn't care. It was you as a child. And I think that's so important. And just, you touch base on so many things. And this is why you're Teacher of the Year. Yes, this is why, because you get to see your students and you advocate for them. And that is our job as teachers. We are the advocates and we are the ones that make a difference. And You said it so beautifully. I am honored to have you here, really, really honored to have you here and to have you be part, because you reflect a lot of our students, and your story reflects a lot of our students in the chat. And you should have seen the chat. It was phenomenal. It's so much love given to you. You were just inspirational. And I don't know if you're okay. I know you got to get going and running, but if you're okay, I don't know if anybody else wants to say anything before we let Alondra go.
Of course, I'm open to any questions. I'm here till 7, so I'm good.
Okay. And I know we have a lot of, so if anybody wants to open your mic and just say anything, comment to Alondra. I know we have a lot of students who might want to.
Thank you so much for all the love on the chat. Oh my gosh, I am re-energized.
I would like to say something. You brought tears to my eyes because my story is a little similar to that. And it's just, it's so rewarding to see someone that made it, that is an incredible teacher, an incredible, inspiring human being. You radiate love and compassion. And I wish I would have had you as a teacher when I was growing up.
You're so sweet. Thank you. You know what? Yes, you said something that we often say in my group of really close friends. We made it. We made it. Yes, we did. And we continue to. Sí se puede.
Yes. Anybody? We have so many hands up. Stephanie Alvarado, go ahead.
Hi, yes, I wanted to say thank you for sharing, and you made me think a lot. I have a very similar background as to yours, so thank you for being brave and actually sharing it with us, because I know it's very hard for me as well. One thing that really touched my heart is I wish there was someone that was an advocate for me when I was growing up. I was one of those students that didn't learn how to read, right? And I still struggle to this day. I've learned to advocate for myself now as an adult, to show what I need to succeed in my academic goals. But that's another thing I mentioned, like my inspiration to go into the teaching career has been mostly my daughter. And also because I want to be that advocating teacher for students that come across that I see that they need that. If I don't say it, and I wish I would have seen it when I grew up, I wish I would have seen it from my siblings that also were on the spectrum. My daughter that has a speech delay, I'm doing it here, and I'm definitely, I hope a lot of teachers are definitely putting that as one of their number ones as well, because it's definitely very important to advocate for our students.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. That was very courageous of you to share as well. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that experience, but you know what? This fuels us and we push forward. That's what we do.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And then Luisa, we have Luisa.
Yes, hi. I wanted to say that you're very inspirational, and also your students are very lucky to have you teach them, and I'm sure inspire them as well. And I just want to say that lately we've talked, like this week it's been about teaching and teachers, and I want to say that listening to you made me think about that teacher that I always go back to when they talk about that special teacher. And so I am friends with her on Facebook, and while listening to you, I sent her a message because I didn't want her to not know what the difference she made in my life. And she was my 7th grade science teacher. And the little anecdote that I wrote was I remember her making us do current event reports. And I remember I'm 50 years old, by the way, so I'm going to age myself. I remember I did an article on HIV/AIDS. And I think ever since then, she instilled that I always want to be informed on my current events. And so I took the time while you were talking to send her that message, and I hope she reads it, but I'm sure she made a difference.
I'm so happy that you sent it out, and thank you for sharing that. Yeah. And you know what, whatever you're passionate about, we bring it to wherever we come, right? Wherever we go, wherever we sit, whatever space we're in, we bring our passion work with us.
I love all of this. This is just phenomenal. I am going to take one last one because we have raffle prizes. I'm telling you, this is our conferences are too short. Next time we're just gonna do them until 10 p.m. and we'll still probably be here. But let's take the last one. Dalia, Dalia, so nice to see you. Go ahead, last one.
Hi. First of all, congratulations on being Teacher of the Year. And you're a woman and you're a person of color, so I think that's really amazing. And my question is, could you share, how you became a teacher, like your educational background?
Yes, of course. Yes. I thought the bio was going to be read. I attended my community college in Santa Ana. I did 2 years there. And then I came across a mentor who completely changed my life. We're talking about people you meet that just completely change your life. I mean, it's just so broad, but really, Marianne Smith, and I was recruiting students for a teaching program at Chapman University. And I then finished my work there. I did my undergrad there, my credential, and a master's. We talk about community, right? I was talking about community. I had that community at Chapman, and that was because of the I Teach program. A program that was really serving students of color, getting these students and communities in their communities to teach and give and serve. And so I was very lucky to just be incredibly supported by phenomenal just mentors and role models, professors, advisors.
Thank you so much, Alondra. And just a quick reminder, thank you. I couldn't thank you enough. And we would never finish talking. I know all of the students here. I mean, and one of the things I want to tell you, keep coming to the Teach for LA conferences when we do these things. I teach, ITIP, and all colleges have a similar type of program, different names, but the fact that you're involved, get involved. So at El Camino, Teach for LA, Teach El Camino, and the CPTP program. At Rio Hondo, it's the Team Teach mentoring program. At Cerritos College, Teacher Track. So get with those programs, stay connected, because that's gonna help you throughout the way. So again, my heartfelt thank you so much, Alondra. We are humbled that you're here. I mean, I'm gonna tomorrow in my coffee, I'm gonna tell people, oh yeah, we spoke with Teacher of the Year. We had her for the conference. That's gonna be my opening line for the next couple of weeks. And I'm gonna say like, oh yeah, she's my friend. So super happy to have you here. I want to remind everybody, if you have not filled out the form for the raffle that we're going to have, please go ahead and fill it out. We have 123 participants, and I think only 117 completed it, or 97. Am I correct, Megan? Let me see. Yes. So please go ahead and fill it out, and so that we can get everyone in the wheel. And we are now going to, I think Megan posted it up again. Please go ahead and complete it. And we are going to go ahead and get started with the prices. Woo! I mean, this is free swag, everybody, free stuff. I mean, the prices are amazing. We're super excited. We wish we can win them. We can't, because we give them. So can you imagine? We give it and then we take it back. So we don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and open up this, sorry guys, my technical difficulties here. Let me open up my slides for this. 1 minute. And we are going to actually go ahead, and a reminder, we have, let me know or give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. All right. And here we go. Sorry, this is on as a trend. How do I do the slideshow? Here we go. Sorry. I don't use, can you tell I don't use Google Docs? I use PowerPoint. Here we go. So for Leanne, I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do first it's loading.
Slide. Okay, you're gonna show the slide of the price, and then you can take down the screen, and I will show the wheel.
Oh, yes. Oh, so we have so these are the gift cards for the surveys. Make sure that you complete those. Okay. So we have the survey drawing on Monday would be a $15 gift card from Subway. On Wednesday, we're going to do another drawing, and that's going to be $25 from Amazon from El Camino College. And on Friday, this Friday, no, the next Friday, I'm sorry, we have a mystery gift card from Rio Hondo College. And Rio Hondo College has sometimes the best gifts, guys. I'm letting you know because it's Leia and because I work there, and they have really cool, Leia has really cool stuff. If you guys know a teacher, you guys know we have boxes of stuff that we hoard, books and stuff like that. So you know what I mean. And our first prize is a swag bag from East LA College. Is anybody here from East LA College? I graduated from there. Hold on. There we go. All right. So that is the first gift, and I am going to stop the share. Leia will share the names in the wheel. We have a wheel of fortune, and your name's going to pop up right now. She's going to share the screen.
Uh-oh. Are you guys seeing the wheel?
Now the names look very, very small. I guarantee you we have everybody there, okay? You cannot see your name because they're super small, but they're there.
Yeah, everybody's here, see? We have 114 names right now on the wheel. So here we go for the first winner.
For the first item, here we go.
And the winner.
Woohoo! It's
Kayla. Are we saying that right, Kayla? Kyla?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, you do have to be present to be here. So Kayla is here.
Yay, Kayla. And shout out to Lily. She said she graduated from ELAC too. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. All right. So the next gift. What, Bobby? Are you going to say something, Bobby?
No.
I miss working with Bobby. And the next one is a swag bag from Long Beach City College. All right. And then see, okay, go ahead, Leia.
Okay, this is for the second prize. Everyone's ready? Here we go. Woo! Hey, is Denisha here? We need to hear from Denisha, or maybe on the chat.
Let me see. I'm looking. Denisha, are you here? Going once. Twice.
She doesn't show up on the names list.
I knew it. The students are quick to pick it up. All right, we're gonna.
All right, we're gonna have another one then.
It was Carla's voice.
I know.
Oh, Yesenia.
Yesenia, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Woohoo!
All right.
Rio Hondo, right?
Are you from Rio Hondo, Yesenia?
I'm sorry, what?
You from Rio
You're
Hondo?
from Rio Hondo, right?
No, Pierce College.
Okay. Must be a different one then. Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Next prize.
That's you, Yadi. Mute yourself.
Oh God, I'm saying. I'm sorry. I need a shirt that says that, please. See, can you guys see my?
Yes, yeah.
There we go. So the swag bag from Pierce College. That's our third gift.
All right, and here's the wheel. Sharing. And this is our fourth prize, Yadi?
This is our fourth prize.
Okay.
Third prize.
Wait.
Third prize.
Okay. Hold on.
Remember, someone wasn't here.
Oh, yes. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Megan. Julie Lopez.
Woohoo!
Coming down. The price is right.
I know, that's a good one, Leah. Do we have Julie here?
Hello.
Yeah, there's Julie. I see her.
Yay.
Yay, congratulations, Julie.
Julie, what college are you from?
Rio Hondo College.
All right, we have to, some of our Caminos have to win. Let's see. Okay. Let's share the screen. Oh, the next one is a good one. This is from Renee Marshall, $25 AMC gift card.
All right, we're going to the movies.
All right, go for it, Leah.
Okay. I got distracted with the movies. All right, here we go.
Rubina! Woo! Rubina, are you here? She's from El Camino.
Yes, I am here. Thank you.
I'm so excited.
There you go, Yadi.
I know, I can go with Rubina.
Yeah.
Movies.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yay, Rubina. Who is that? Your kids? How exciting. They're excited for
Yeah, it's my kids. They are excited.
Yes, I'm excited too.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, our next gift is dun, dun, dun. Hold on. Come on, come on. A mindfulness basket from the Teach LARC. Mindfulness basket. Oh, look at this. Have
gonna get it.
Find your calm. Oh, these little cards are the best. You guys need them in your desk. They remind you every day to stay calm. They are phenomenal. Okay, let's see who is going to win them. All right, go for it, Leah.
I'm here. Let's go. Natalie. Is Natalie here?
I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, she's here.
All right, Natalie.
Congratulations.
All right, let's see. Let me share my screen.
You're welcome, Natalie.
I know, Natalie. If you don't, here, sorry. Another wellness basket from Renee Marshall. Oh, look at it. It's the adult coloring. These coloring books, they're gonna help you if you have anxiety. The puppets, the little puppets. All right. Who is our winner?
Let's see. Okay, here's the wheel.
Ashley Dominguez.
Thank you.
Woo!
And Ashley's here. All right.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. All right. And the next one, let's see. Another swag bag from East LA College.
That's really nice.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I was reading a really nice note here. Here we go.
Luisa Lardizabal. Luisa, are you here? Luisa, I will sing if you don't answer. Luisa. Luisa, you're here. Can you talk? Maybe you can put
She
it
shows up in the list.
Yeah, she's here.
Unless she walked away from her computer.
I did.
Somebody in your house yelling at you to come back?
Congratulations.
You won.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. Let's go with the other gift. I should have music.
I know, we have to have music next time.
I will sing for you all.
Da, da, da.
Yes. Okay. Swag bag number 2 from Long Beach City College. Okay, so they have, they look at those super cool sunglasses.
It's a really cool new ethnic studies themed t-shirt. It's awesome.
Oh, okay. I want one, Megan. I want one. Sorry. Okay, so that's what we have. We have a super cool t-shirt. It looks, I can see it right there. And then sunglasses. A little bit, what is that? Is that a bag? Okay, so this is a swag bag. So from Long Beach City College, thank you so much, Long Beach City College. All right, Leah.
You can't have it, Yadira.
I won't.
And here we go. Get ready.
Oralia Kameni. Did I butcher your name? I'm so sorry if I'm not saying it correct.
Kamini.
Kamini.
Thank you.
She's here.
Yay.
What college are you from?
Congratulations.
Yay.
There she is. Oh yeah, she spoke earlier.
All right, Oralia, what college are you from?
Glendale Community College.
Woo! All right, let's see the
So
next. Is a mindful basket from Teach LARC. Yoga with kids. Okay. The little doggy. Is that a doggy journal? Wow, that's really cute. I don't know, I can't see the cards there, but oh, they're mindful. Or what are they? Mindfulness cards. Mindfulness cards. All right, let's see.
Are you ready? Okay.
Ready? Alessandra Ray.
Hi, I'm here.
You see here. Congratulations, Alessandra.
Thank you.
So when you win, you gotta tell us what college you're from.
Oh, I'm from Cerritos College.
Yes, Cerritos.
All right.
All right.
Let's share. Can you tell we get excited about the wheel? We're probably the only ones, right? Probably like, just say my name.
Feel free to show your excitement too, guys.
We have a $25 gift card from Dr. Marini Smith from West LA College. Thank you, Marini. Thank you so much. $25 Amazon gift card. And you guys know you can buy anything on Amazon.
Yay, woohoo! Congratulations!
All right, let's see. All right.
Leah,
let's see who wins. Joanna Villalobos.
Not there.
Oh, look at
Nope. Nope.
They were fast. Not there.
All right, we're going again then. Let's go.
Okay. Here. Anita, Arellano, congratulations.
Anita, are you here? She's here.
Oh, I hope she's here.
Yes, I'm here.
Yay, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anita, it's so nice to see you. I'm so happy you won.
Thank you, Mrs. Yadira. Hope to see you.
See your student, Yadi?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see what the other price is.
Thank you, Steve.
Woman and Unity Basket from Teach LARC. Oh, I love the notebooks. Feminist icons. Wow, this is a good one. All right.
All right. This is the What do we have? Who do we have? My
Yes, my wife and I were just talking that this is totally for her and her class. I'm so excited. Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank
What
you.
college are you from?
I am from Los Angeles Mission College going to CSUN.
Woohoo!
I'd like to thank you for matching Yadira's enthusiasm.
We're very excited here.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna stop. My son is looking at me like, okay, mom.
My kids do that too.
I know that I cannot believe they're not excited. My son's looking at me like I'm weird. Let's see. And the next one, it's an, oh my God, this is a good one. This is an ECC basket from Renee Marshall. Early childhood education. We have Steampunk City. I'm a little bit blind here and I'm trying to look close up. The Tokido, so it's Play-Doh. So this is an ECE basket. Any early childhood education students, this is a basket for you. All right, Leah.
And here's the wheel. Ready?
Karine Vermishra. Did I say it right? Vermission.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Yeah, here. Congratulations.
You won. You won the ECE basket.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm here. I'm see you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What college are you from?
LABC.
Woohoo!
Raleigh College.
All right. So here we go. The next gift. Another swag bag from East LA College. ELAC. You know that thing that is in the cup? It's for a name tag. So if you're working at a school or for your IDs, you hang it in, it's for your name tag. All right. Go for it, Leah.
All right.
Deyanira Torres.
I'm here.
Yay, congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm from Hondo College.
Yay.
I'm actually in Professor Arellano's class.
Yay. Hey, you need to be part of CPTP.
He's my EDU. Deyanira, did you like it? Wasn't this a phenomenal conference?
Yes, it was. I'm actually really glad that I came. Like I barely made it to.
Yes. See, when I call and tell you the things, there's a purpose. Okay, hold on. Let me share the next prize. Number 2 from LA Pierce College. Woo!
Okay.
All right.
It's turning. And the winner is
Victorine Brown.
Are you here?
Victorine?
I don't see the name.
All right.
Okay. Another chance for somebody.
Sorry, I'm here.
Oh, no, wait, hold on, guys.
Is here.
Victorine is here.
Oh, Victorine, you won.
Okay, thank you so much.
Wait a minute, guys. Okay, guys, Victorine is gonna get that.
I have Victorine down for the Pierce swag bag, and let's give Hilda the next prize. Yes.
Okay.
Hilda, let's reveal what you're getting.
All right, hold on. Okay.
Let me share. Hilda Ordaz, you're going to be getting another swag bag from East LA College.
Yay!
Thank you.
All right, and the The next round is 5 books and 3 journals from Teach LARC.
That looks nice.
All right. Go for it.
Go for it, Daddy.
Martina Actor.
Yes, I'm here. Yay!
Yay! She's here.
Thank
She's
you so
here.
much. Yay!
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next gift is the
From what college?
Oh yeah, what college?
Los Angeles City College.
Woo! All right, the next gift is an LGBTQ basket from Renee Marshall. And we have all sorts of stuff here. Uno's LGBTQ representative. And are those highlighters? Oh, they're pretty cool. This is LGBTQ from Renee Marshall. Go, Leah. Stephanie
Garcia.
Yes, I'm here.
Stephanie, are you working or where are you looking? She seems like she's quiet somewhere.
No, I'm at home, but the TV's on, so I had my mic off.
No problem. Yay, Stephanie.
Yay.
From what college is Stephanie?
I graduated from Pierce College, but I go to Mission, East LA, and Pierce as well.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being here.
All right. The next one is a teen basket from the Teach group. And we have like a teenage everything guide. Okay, so I can't really see the crafts. Yeah. But look at all those cool stuff and puppets and 3D mind works. So we have this one and we have 3 more and that is it. All right. The teen basket goes to.
It goes to.
Beverly Duran.
Hey, yay. Thank you.
Here. Beverly's here.
Yes, thank you.
Beverly, what college?
Los Angeles City College.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. And our next one. Be the Change basket from Teach LARC. Another basket from Teach LARC. And who is it going to, Leah?
Let's see, Addie. We still have people entering.
Ding, 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 ding. Woo! Leslie Guevara.
I'm here.
Woo-hoo!
Thank you.
Congratulations. From what college?
From Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce is very much represented.
Yeah.
Our next gift, it's one before the last one. Discovery toy basket from Keisha Williamson Champion, Orange Coast College. And these are all discovery toys. Wow, look at them. Memory moves, the search with, flip faces. So these are all discovery toys. And this is going to.
And this is going to share. Let me see.
Catalina Stewart.
Hi, I'm here. Thank you. I'm representing Cal State LA and
all right, Cal State LA. Yay!
I'm a
our
graduate
partner.
with special education and also taking classes Los Angeles Southwest. So woohoo!
Congratulations.
Woohoo
to
for
you.
special ed.
Yay!
Great for you. They're discovery toys. I love it.
So actually, Kayla, who won earlier, she wants to give her gift to an East LA student, but I don't know how we're gonna pick an East LA student.
Do we have any
Kayla,
students
are you here?
from East LA?
I am.
Oh, is this Kayla?
This is Pailin Siliwat. Hi. Yes.
Eileen, we're gonna give it to Eileen. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations. And
Yay.
Hey, Kayla, such a generous heart. Thank you, Kayla.
Thank you. Thank
Professor?
you for generous.
Leah, who's giving it away? So
Kayla, Kayla Cannon.
Kayla is giving it away. It was a East LA swag. She's giving it-
teacher mama now.
So cute.
I know.
Yeah, my son is just running around.
He's probably excited. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Megan got it. Okay. So the last gift, everybody.
Professor,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt you. I want to donate a $15 gift card to Starbucks.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
We need our caffeine.
Yeah, that is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Okay. So once we do this one, we'll do your last one, Dalia. Deal? Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. You're so sweet. Thank you, Dalia. Aw.
Yeah, that's so generous. Thank you.
All right. The mystery gift card from Hondo College. Woo!
Yeah, you get to pick what gift card you want.
Okay, so that's the mystery card. Let's see who it's gonna be for. All right, Leah.
There we go.
Dalia! You get something and you're giving something.
Wow. That's awesome. See, that's what happens when you
you
blessings, you get more blessings.
Okay. So the next person, if they can, whoever wins, just give me their email.
It's
Please.
a blessing. That's right. That's right, Catalina. It is a blessing. When you open your heart, you get more blessings. Absolutely. Okay, thank you, Dalia. So, but Dalia, you want this mystery gift card. And I guess Leah, she chooses, or I don't know how you guys are gonna connect, but
Yeah, I think Megan is gonna give us the email for everyone. Yeah.
all right. And then this next one that Leah's doing, Megan, Dalia, can you put your email information to Megan Kaplinsky? She's doing the gifts, so you can put your information so that when you donate the gift card, we can communicate with Megan. So this last name that we're gonna call from the wheel is for the gift card that Dalia, so sweet, she's a student at El Camino College, is giving to Teach for LARC. So go ahead, Leah.
Okay.
Woohoo! Okay, so I might say this wrong and please correct me. I don't mind it at all. So is it Janatul Ferdous?
Yes, I am here.
Yay! Congratulations!
You won a $15 Starbucks gift card.
I am for LCC College.
From where?
Los Angeles City College.
Woohoo!
Oh, also well represented.
Yeah. All right, everybody. This is it. We are officially done with our conference, our Teach for LA. Thank you so much for coming. We do this with so much heart for all of you, the whole team from Teach LARC, and it's a lot of us. It's all the colleges. We absolutely love you all. Thank you for coming. That is it. I hope that you enjoyed the presentations and the presenters and that you learned from this conference, and we hope you took something with you guys. So You are all free to go. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Go have dinner, and we hope you loved it. Thank you so much. And don't forget to fill out those survey ones because we're going to be drawing next week.
And follow us on social media. Teach LA has new Instagram, new Facebook. So we're popping that in the chat. We're on LinkedIn. So do connect with us. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you so much.
Survey.
Thank you. Bye. Oh my gosh, LA, like I want to just reach out. Thank you so much. Big hugs.
Thank you.
Alondra.
Enjoy Zumba.
Oh, I can't. I'm telling you. Woohoo! Yes, yes. We see it's so much
you,
work.
everyone.
We always say like, oh, but then we do it. We get so excited at the end, and then we end up doing it again.
Well, everyone that was involved with this amazing event, like just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just incredible. Thank you so much. I am inspired myself as an educator. So I really appreciate all the work that went into all of the workshops and keynote speaking on Monday. It's just beautiful. So thank you so much because you're reaching out not just for future educators, but current educators who need that little pump. Thank you.
Thank you. You touched a lot of people today.
Yes, it was a phenomenal event. Thank you all. Marina.
Lily wrote something in the chat.
Oh.
Oh, Lily wanted to donate a gift card.
Oh
no, we didn't.
Maybe for the next one, it's fine. I didn't catch it
Yeah.
right at the right time. So in the next one, I will.
Okay, yeah. Or maybe we can do it for the
drawing. For the certificate. Yes.
The survey?
Yeah. If you want to donate, Lily, you absolutely can. We'll use it for the, are we using it for the survey?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can do that. Yeah.
All right, just let me know where do I send it, and I'll send it to you.
I think the best one would be Megan. Can she send it to you, or would you like?
I would say send it to our team. So when Renee Marshall has sent out some reminders, you'll see Yadira, myself, and Leah included. And if you just reply to any of those, Renee has created the slides and she'll add it. Thank you. That's very generous.
Yes, of course. Have a beautiful day. Thank you all.
In all the workshops.
Hello. So the certificate will come to the email.
The certificates.
Yes.
One of the emails that Renee will send in the next couple of days will have the survey link as well.
Yeah.
But it's been in the chat too.
Yeah, and Renee said,
but Renee will send it out via email.
Yeah. It does take a long time to generate it because she may have to do it one by one. So yeah, give
No,
her
she's
like
asking
2
for the
weeks.
survey link.
Oh, the survey link is in there too.
Yeah.
On the chat. Yeah.
No, but she's on her phone, so she needs it emailed. But Renee will be
I think
like that too.
Okay, Renee will do that too. Yeah.
I have a question. Is there anywhere where I could find the recordings for all the sessions that were going on these days?
Yes, it will be available.
Can you
on
see the chat? Because
YouTube
those are in the
channel.
chat as well.
Let me see.
Can you see the chat?
I mean, I'm in the chat.
Yeah, but if you know, if you logged in late, Elvira, you probably missed the
I put it in about 20 times, but I can dig it back.
I've put it in too. I can add it again. I'll just add it real quick.
Where okay, Teach for LA screen session recordings, material slide, handouts. Okay, I'll just click that link.
Yes.
Yes, and if they're not uploaded yet, it's because we're still gathering all the recordings and they will be up in a few days.
So you have too much in that chat, Megan.
I just did it all because I can't.
Yeah, I'm just giving her
handpick.
just the links where the recordings are.
Yeah.
I know. I was doing that in case anyone else was looking too.
Because she's not gonna be able to find them in your giant list.
We
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
Comprehensive list, though.
That's what we're supposed to share at the end. The big list.
That's an amazing list.
It's in the to-do list.